You should definitely take advantage of that $1,000 savings today. That's an incredible, incredible deal. Now, people always say you get one chance to make a first impression, and with your home, that's your front door. In fact, what I'd like you to do when the show's over is step outside your home, go to the curb, turn around, look at your house, your front door. How does it make you feel? That is your first impression. And that's what we're talking about today with See Me Trim. Taylor, how you doing?
Really good. Pleasure to be here.
Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning.
So in your experience, have you seen where a homeowner replaces their front door and it really transforms the whole look of their home?
100%. We have a lot of homeowners that come to us and clients of ours that want to just replace one door, and we can satisfy that request, and it really changes the front door and the features in the home, and the curb appeal is great.
Well, let's think about it. I mean, you walk through your front door every day. People walking in the neighborhood see your front door every day, numerous times. So why not make a simple upgrade and replace that door?
Yeah, I agree. The home begins at the door, as I say. Every time I tell a client, the home begins at the door. Everybody sees it. You walk through it every day, and there's plenty of options when it comes to retrofitting an entry door or just going to replacing just the door itself.
Well, the important point I want to make, and yes, there's two different things we're going to talk about today, which is retrofit or just replacing a door outright with the same jamb. The thing I want to say is that I know that you keep the security in mind both during the day of construction and then improving the security there, you know, from then on, right?
Yes, so our security is, and our install is par. It is up to par. It is 100% our own methods.
I would say it's a birdie, not a par.
Yeah. So maybe a hole in one.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So let's jump into the easiest and most cost-effective way to go is just to replace the door without the jambs. But there's some pointers that you're going to say about that process.
So depending on the application, we can go in and just change the door and the hardware out, but the jamb does have to be in good condition. It cannot have any flaws, or you'll be in the same boat, you know, 6 months down the road we'll have a problem with the jamb and the door. So there's that option of just replacing the door and the hardware, but remember, your jamb does have to be in good condition.
And do you recommend that a homeowner try to figure that out themselves, or should they call you and just have you do a free in-home consultation?
We do the free home in-house consultation, and I'd really recommend them call us because a lot of homeowners do not know if the jamb is in good condition, and that's something that we specialize in and we could tell them.
You're looking for what, cracks and things like that?
Yes, so splitting of the jamb, the finish of the jamb, if it's level, plumb, out of cross sight.
And that's this.
That
is
is
the jamb.
This is the jamb.
Okay.
So basically,
Yes.
the first one we're talking about is just changing the hinges, putting a new door, new
hardware,
new deadbolt, and new handle.
Correct.
Now the second option is to completely change out the whole door system, retrofit it, fit it into the same size opening, right?
Correct. So right here we have a 3068 that's 36 inches tall by 6 foot 8 inches tall, and that's standard in most homes. And we'll come out in one day. You'll have a new front door, new jamb, new door, new hardware, and an excellent installation.
In one day.
In one day.
Now, is there a big, guys, I wonder, is there a big price difference between just doing the door and doing the entire retrofit where you're doing the jamb as well?
I would say it's a little bit cost increase, but not a lot. Because if we just come out and do the door and the hardware, we have to conventionally hang out at the job site, hang that door. And that takes a lot more, it's more labor intensive. If we come out and we install a retrofit, replacing the jamb and the door, it's a little bit more money, but it's a lot better, and it's a very, very, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's 100% worth it.
Well worth it.
So I want to talk about the installation really quick, and then I want to talk about the finishing. But in the retrofit installation, the point that we need to make is that when you're done, it's waterproof. There's new casing, new brick mold. Everything's all new, and you haven't disturbed the waterproofing of the existing wall of the home, right?
No, I use an analogy. It's just like a retrofit window, except it's your entry door. So there's no stucco damage. There's nothing you have to fix, nothing you have to paint, and all you do is you take out the jamb and the door of the existing, and you put in a new one. You caulk the back of this brick mold, and you're good to go.
And it's done in a day. Are you kidding me?
And if you want to finish it yourself, you have the finishing kit, and do-it-yourselfer can get it done.
Yep. So you have a same-day stain, and you can do it yourself if not, or we can have it pre-finished, and once we're done installing and it's pre-finished, you don't ever have to worry about it again.
Okay, now real quick, I know the HERO program, you can also get this through the HERO program, but when does that apply?
So This sample right here, it's all fiberglass and composite. It's energy efficient, and this would apply right here. This would apply for financing this sample.
Okay. All right, and you have a free estimate, free in-home estimate, or you can use this app that we talked about earlier before we came on the show. That's really, really a cool thing where they can show you the door they have, and you send back what they might be looking for, right?
Exactly. So they can get this app. They can call our office, and we can help getting them that app on the App Store or the Google Play Store. And basically what they do is they take a picture of their existing door and their house. They go on, they pick what door they want, and they can see it right then and there what it's going to look like, the finished product.
That's excellent.
All right, we do have a video fan question. Real quick, I do want to tell you, 10% off up to $500. Call See Me Trim, 500-9480, 619-500-9480. Get that 10% off up to $500 when you mention the Approved Home Pro Show and get that free in-home estimate. Let's get to that video fan question.
Hello, Approved Home Pros. My dog scratched up my back door, and it looks like it's a little bit deeper than the paint. Can the door be resurfaced, or do I need to replace it?
So depending on the application, you can replace or you can refinish. I would always recommend replacing, because if you try to refinish it and the gouges are too deep from the dog scratching, you'll have problems down the road. So I'd recommend going with a fiberglass option and replacing the door at least, if not the jamb.
And the fiberglass is going to be a lot more durable too.
Durable, it's got a lifetime limited warranty. I've seen doors out there for 25 years and they look in the same condition since we installed them the first time.
All right, See Me Trim, Taylor Minch, thank you so much for coming on with us. Again, get that 10% off up to $500 and get the free in-home estimate. One more time, I'll give you that number. Pick up the phone, 619-500-9480. That's 619-500-9480. And now, Greg, let's take it out to the video you and Jordan filmed earlier this week.
Okay.
That I wasn't invited to.